So what about gender? Okay, so this is an important question because I think when we hear the term domestic abuse or domestic violence, our brain gravitates to survivors, victims, and generally women. Why is that? Because the primary perpetrator does tend to be male and the primary victim tends to be female. But the one thing that I will argue is that in the same way that the book Preventing Violence argued, if you haven't seen my book review, please do, it is very important that we don't just focus on tertiary care, so when somebody has already been a victim, but also primary care, which is, supporting people that could become abusive, that have gone through certain things that might lead them in that path. And the majority of these people will be males statistically. This is a problem that also happens to men, women, people within the LGBTQIAP communities, and it's something that we all need to do together. This isn't a men versus women situation, and I think that the moment we view it as an opposition, we lose a lot of people that might have initially wanted to support or help out, because we're creating that aversion. One thing I'll use as a kind of way to confirm my point, or where it is that I'm coming from, is that when I created this exhibition, The Spiral of Containment, Rape's Aftermath, which is exploring 25 rape survivor stories and how we felt after the assault, I included 2 men, not because there weren't more, but because the taboo for them to come out as it, they felt was much greater than that of women. Why? Because there's still questions being thrown around such as, can men be raped? Which yes indeed they can. But there are many layers that still have to be deconstructed for men to feel comfortable to come out. One thing that happened was that 2 separate instances of men during the exhibition coming to me in tears here in Britain, which I consider to be not the most emotional country in the universe, they came to me in tears saying, thank you for having included men. And they conveyed to me that oftentimes these issues are always treated as a woman's issue and they don't feel like there's a platform of empathy and support for them as well. So I would extend that experience to this project, the Feel Better project, where I think that we need to work with all genders as allies against a common human problem of domestic abuse and violence. And the only way that we're actually going to resolve it is by operating in tandem together like a team. So feel free to debate and discuss. I know that this stance can be, contested and that there will be lots of arguments, but I look forward to hearing from you and also to producing another video. Hope you're doing well and talk soon.